There is no doubt that the Suncoast is an extremely philanthropic area with dozens of luncheons and galas every month to support various nonprofit organizations. But there's more than one way to raise money to make a difference. And Jane Watt, president of Impact100 SRQ, is here to tell us how they do it. Welcome.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here today.
So tell us what Impact100 SRQ is all about, because it's a little different.
It is different, and Impact100 is an organization like no other. We welcome all women, all ages and stages of life to join us on this fresh approach to philanthropy. And our concept is simple. We empower each other to collectively pool our time and our talents to fund high-impact strategic grants to nonprofits right here in our community.
Okay, let's talk dollars and cents, because when you actually start to think about the dollar amount, it makes sense because of the amount we all spend doing other philanthropic things, but the money isn't all going to the philanthropy. So how is the financial part of Impact100 structured?
So Impact is different because it's at least 100 women. We each contribute $1,000. 100% of your contribution goes directly towards our grants, which we award in $100,000 increments. And that $100,000 increment can be life-changing to nonprofits right here in our community.
Absolutely, and I do want everybody to think about that for a minute, because I did. I'm like, okay, $1,000. Yes, that's a lot of money. But if I go to 2 or 3 galas a year, and not that those aren't fun, but you know, at $300 a ticket, how much of that actually is getting back to the nonprofit, which is the reason I'm going anyway. So I kind of like the nuts and bolts. We're cutting to the chase here. You know, we're trying to make a difference. Is this unique to our area, or is it elsewhere?
Well, Impact100, the first chapter was launched in 2001 in Cincinnati, Ohio, by Wendy Steele, the founder and creator of the model. Now there are more than 50 chapters across the United States, 8 in Australia, also 1 in the UK, and now there's more than 18,000 women that are giving in their local communities and making an impact every single year.
Now, is there a social aspect to this? Do the women get together and, you know, talk about ways to use grants? How does all of that get figured out?
So what's so unique about Impact is that you design your experience. So you decide the level of involvement that works for you, because we realize we're all busy. Life gets challenging. So as a member, you decide your level of involvement. You can participate in reading the grant applications that we receive from the nonprofits. You can participate on site visits. And then as a member on your committee, you can participate in that review process into selecting who the best recipient of our grant would be.
I love that you get to pick the level of involvement, because obviously there's some people that, you know, want to be involved, but maybe a check is all they have time for.
Right.
Other people want to dig in and help to influence the giving.
Exactly. There's no set time commitment. However, collectively, you can turn your contribution into $100,000 or more. And imagine, just imagine if you're a nonprofit, what you could do with a grant of $100,000. It can change your organization.
Absolutely.
Which in turn, it's going to change our community.
So last year was your inaugural year. Now you're heading into year 2. How did last year go, and where are you trying to go this year?
So last year we were overwhelming success. We launched as the 3rd largest Impact100 chapter in the history of the organization.
Oh my.
Wow.
So with 228 founding members, we awarded 2 $114,000 grants to 2 incredibly deserving nonprofits from our community, The Haven and Mothers Helping Mothers.
Oh, wow. Okay, now we're looking to expand. What are your goals for year 2?
So if you're going to dream and expand, you might as well go big. So our goal is to always fund 5 grants. And the reason for that is we have 5 broad focus areas that were carefully selected so all nonprofits could submit a grant. Arts and culture, education, environment and recreation, family, and health and wellness.
Okay.
So our goal is we would love to award a grant in each of these focus areas.
And this is women empowering other women to do good here on the Suncoast.
Absolutely. Lift up nonprofits so we can have a change in our community that's forever lasting.
I think it's a wonderful concept.
Oh, yes.
I love the fact that it did so well in its inaugural year, and gosh, from here on out, only to expand, just like the Suncoast.
Absolutely. We're so excited.
And to learn more about Impact100 SRQ, you can join them at one of their upcoming meet and greets on February 22nd, also on February 25th. And the last day to join for the 2020 giving year is coming up on March 1st. To find out more information, you'll want to go to their website, impact100srq.org/events.